But Shogun's Son, the favourite here. Red lights on. Stand by for race 9. Gates open racing, and out wide Enterprise march away best of all. Bargannon's going forward. MZ is a star handy with Crystal Amore out very wide. Kicking up her Sacred Rebel over on the inside, but Enterprise march in front by a length and a half from MZ as a star, Bargannon, Sacred Rebel. Fifth there is Crystal Amore out very wide, followed next over on the inside, Don't Stutter, Zipporah. Shogun Sun's out very deep as well, so Barnabus, Don't Leave Me Out, Tokariki Lad, length and a half to Trumbullslagen, who's over on the outside of Chapter and Verse. Second last is Wrapped, and back at the tail is Natural Force. Enterprise march in front down the side by a length of Bargannon, 1.5 to Sacred Rebel, followed by MZ as the star. Crystal Amore's out 3 wide, so Barnabas over on the inside. Shogun Sun's been deep, might have some cover. Just in behind those horses, Don't Stutter, followed out very wide there by Tokariki Lad, Natural Force, Don't Leave Me Out, and Zipporah's back on the right. She's only got 3 or 4 behind her, and Chapter and Verse is back there with her at the 400 metres marker. Enterprise march in front, Sacred Rebel the inside's up to second, Bargannon. Crystal Amore has been wide, followed by Sir Barnabas, Shogun Son, Natural Force down the outside, Enterprise march just in front, the inside Sacred Rebel, diving through latest Chapter and Verse, and Bargannon's on the outside. Sacred Rebel, Enterprise march, Bargannon. Sacred Rebel kicks too well though, and Sacred Rebel's won the last from a photo. Chapter and Verse up there, Enterprise march and Bargannon. Sir Barnabas next in from Crystal Amore, followed by Don't Stutter, Wrapped, Don't Leave Me Out, Shogun Son, MZ as the star, Tokariki Lad, Zipporah. Natural Force ran second last, and Trumbullslagen was last of all. Sacred Rebel, number 10, wins the last, having its first run for Chris Waller. Sky Bogenhuber, the winning rider, and comes away to win. It's tight, the minors. Chapter and Verse weave through. Enterprise marked as one of those two for the second. Bargannon's going to miss out and run fourth, and Sir Barnabas ran well up in grade, fifth over on the inside. But Sacred Rebel, number 10's won the last event. Sky Bogenhuber for Chris Waller, having his first run for the New Year's stable. And it's been a winning debut for Waller, taking out the last of the day. 125.74 the time. 125.74. She's in good form, Sky, at the moment. And she boots home the winner of the last race of the day. 10 and a photo. 36.76 is that last 600. 36.76. So 125.74. 36.76. 10 and a photo on the last race of the day here at Sunshine Coast. The winner is by Sepoy from Pandoro de Lago, a daughter of Encosta de Lago, owned by the Raffles Thoroughbred Racing Team. Sky Bogenhuber for Chris Waller. That's all we've got at the moment. There's no number for the minors yet. Chapter and Verse in the photo, number 8. And what else was there? Enterprise March and Bargannon. So 10 and a photo on the last race of the day. And we'll await for the minor numbers to come through. It's obviously very, very close indeed. But Sacred Rebel, he won his first start over here. This prep defeating Shizumitsu, then took on better grade after that. Didn't do a bad job behind the Bostonian at Doomben, and then cover ground was just fair behind Winter Bride and better company recently as well. Obviously goes well here. He's won 2 from 3 here at the Corbale Park track. And Sky Bogenhuber picking up the ride for Michael McNabb, who couldn't make the weight, and 1 for 1 for the Wallace stable, ex-Tony Pye Sacred Rebel. Ten and a photo still, so it's really, really tight, the minors here. Hang on. Ten and a photo. No, it's not Sir Barnabas. She was right the first time. Now, it's a dead heat for second between 8 Chapter and Verse and 12 Enterprise March. 2 ran fourth Barganum, 13 fifth Sir Barnabus. So 10 a dead heat second, 8, 12, and 2 ran fourth. So dead heat second, 8 and 12. 2 fourth Barganum, 13 fifth Sir Barnabas. 10 a dead heat second, 8, 12, and 2 fourth. The numbers on the last race here. So it's a dead heat second, 8 and 12.